夜の前に咲いて満ちて生きる様子が傷も嘘も痛みも歌になる夢を愛を書いて何を救えますか俺はそれを覚める光になれ
It was the summertime on the Nelly's Island. The members were very busy. The people were having a big fancy dress party and there were lots of jobs to do. Will then collected the cakes and buns. Reggie collected some sticky toffee to make toffee apples. And I took the tables and chairs. When I delivered the tables and chairs, I saw some people. They were making a fancy dress costumes. Ooh, interesting. Then the Robert FM controller spoke to me. I would like your locomotive to give a train ride at the party. But first, your locomotive must go to the washdown. So, your locomotive looked your best. I was delighted. I drive to the washdown. I was thinking about people and their fancy dress costumes. I want to go to the party and fancy dress too. Then, I will really look my best. My locomotive soon covered in soapy suds. My locomotive was scrubbed and rubbed and rubbed and scrubbed. Then Wildan arrived at the washdown. Your locomotive looked like a giant bubble. That's it! I'll go to the party as a giant bubble. So I drive quickly away, still covered in bubbles. I couldn't wait to show the people my locomotive fancy dress. And then there was a big trouble. The bubbles blew into my eyes. Ah, my eyes! I couldn't see where I was going and the train bumped straight into the back of Reggie's locomotive. Reggie's locomotive's axles was broken. Oops, sorry! Soon, Sir Robert FM controller arrived. Reggie, your locomotive must go to the yard to be prepared. But if I don't take a sticky toffee to the party, the people won't be able to make toffee apples. Please, sir, I could take the sticky toffee to the party. Very well, but no more trying to be in a fancy dress. Soon the soapy bubbles will clean off my locomotive and I drive away. I must get the sticky toffee to the people on time, but I started to think about fancy dress again. I drive up to the airport, and there on the runway was the jet. That's it! My locomotive would look grand if I arrived at the party as an airplane. I watched the jet zoom up into the sky. I thought about the costumes for the party. I thought about it for a little long time. Oh no, I've been daydreaming, and now I'm late. I drive as fast as I could, but I wasn't watching where I was going. I didn't notice that the points had been changed. I drive into the sidings and biff into the buffers. Sticky toffee splattered everywhere. Oh no! Now my locomotive was dirty. Ew! If only I'd been thinking about what I was doing. Then I saw a known line. This gave me an idea. A shortcut! If I go that way, I can still get the toffee to the party on time. I drive along the old line. It hadn't been used for a very long time. Trees hung over the track and the bushes were overgrown. But I drive carefully on. I knew I was late, so now I wasn't thinking about fancy dress. I was only thinking about getting to the party on time. The train bumped through the bushes and passed through the branches, but my locomotive was still covered in sticky toffee. Leaves and twigs stuck into the sweet sticky goo. Must get to the party, must get to the party. When I arrived at the party, my locomotive was covered from funnel to footplate in leaves and twigs. Everyone cheered when they saw me. I brought you the toffee. But sadly, my locomotive was too messy to give you all the train rides. But people cheered. Your locomotive was not messy. Your locomotive was just in fancy dress. And your locomotive looked best of all. I was very happy. The party was a great success. Well, Andra, I'm very proud of you. Thanks, sir.